Memphis, Tennessee is known for the blues, barbecue, and Beale Street. But its latest buzz is babies having babies.
90 Fraser High School students are currently pregnant or gave birth already. It's a number that shocked our newsroom.
Much of the focus is here at Fraser, a high school in the struggling Fraser community, where 20% of female students are pregnant or have already had a baby.
Some girls try to do it because they think it's cute. Some be an accident.
I never thought I was going to get pregnant. I never thought that. I was like, oh, like, oops.
90 pregnancies at one Memphis high school made the city front page news across the nation for several days. But it wasn't news at all for those who actually live here. It was just the latest reminder of an old reality. Others were just finally seeing it.
I think people should not have been shocked.
Dr. Kenneth Robinson is Tennessee's former commissioner of health and a Memphis pastor.
We are a predominantly African-American city. The teenage pregnancy rates are twice as high for African-American teenagers as they are for their white counterparts. This is not news for us in Memphis, Shelby County.
What is new is the $500,000 media campaign encouraging girls to say no to sex. And beyond the billboards, city and church leaders are working together on the next step.
We want to protect them from unsafe sex and the sexually transmitted diseases and pregnancy. So we have to talk about, even in the faith community, family planning and appropriate applied approaches in communities such as ours when young people don't make the first choice we want them to make.
This community has a lot of issues, a lot of gang issues, a lot of teenage pregnancy issues.
Marin Thomas heads up a Christian community center that has been working with Fraser's young people for more than a dozen years. Its mission? Train girls and boys to be Christian leaders who say no to gangs, drugs, and sex.
They're saying no because my body is the temple of the Lord, and we're saying no because we love Jesus Christ. So we want to get our hands on more of our kids so we can teach them what to say yes to.
Thomas's center is called Youth Visions, with good reason.
Letting them see something different, and if they see something different, a lot of times we've seen our kids become something different.
Showing teenage girls something different is why this busy mom is helping tackle the city's teen pregnancy problem.
God gave me this story and I have to share it, you know. There are a lot of girls who are dealing with the same thing or worse.
Summer Owens was pregnant her sophomore year of high school. She was raped by someone who was visiting her cousin's home. It was Summer's 15th birthday.
We started fooling around just a little bit and he took it further. And when I asked him to stop and I tried to push him off of me, he wouldn't. And it was over before I knew it. And then 4 weeks later, found out that I was pregnant.
It was a shock that had the 15-year-old contemplating an abortion. She shares her emotional story in a new book, Life After Birth, a memoir of survival and success as a teenage mother.
It's like, I can't. I'm the good girl. I want to go to college. I want to get married. I want to have a family that way. I want to do everything right. This is messing up my perfect little picture. I can't do this. I really did. At that time, I thought that that was the answer. I was tormented. My heart and my faith didn't agree with abortion.
Today, Summer is a successful marketing executive who beat the odds. She graduated from high school, college, and business school with honors while raising her now 16-year-old son on her own.
I love him to death, and he knows I do, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. But I would be much more grateful to have had a husband and then him and had my family, you know, as God intended it.
The Memphis school system is putting Summer's book in the hands of students in hopes it will inspire them to make wise choices.
I show them, just as being, you know, a living, breathing example, that it's possible.
Ephraim Graham, CBN News, Memphis, Tennessee.